Hello, YouTube. I hope you'll pardon my my messed up hair here. It's like really humid outside. It's getting ready to rain, and my hair is like doing weird stuff. Anyhow, just wanted to update you guys on my investment strategy in the stock market, in a stock market that is crashing left and right. So I started investing in the stock market about 3 months ago when I got a Robinhood account. And during that time, initially when I started investing, I was doing pretty well. I got up to like a profit of about $200 within like 2 weeks, which isn't like a huge amount, but I only had like about I only had like $1,200 or so into the system. Since then, I've added more money, and the market has been like declining. The stock market just been free falling. So I'm up to about $2,200 in investments, and it was like just free falling down. So I put in like $2,200, and I, it was down to like $2,000. So I'd lost about $200 of value, $200 cash, because the stocks I had invested in had gone down. What had happened initially was I bought like penny stocks, and they went up like really fast. And then I put in more money and decided, you know what, I'm gonna be more stable and just buy like well-known companies and try to just hold the money there. That way it can just sit there and grow over time, so I don't have to sit there and monitor the stocks every day. Because it's kind of nerve-wracking watching the little lines go down in red, meaning you're losing money. So I started investing in stuff like Ford, the company Ford, and there were some other companies that were up and coming that sold like electric vehicles. So because they were doing really good on their stocks, so I put all this money into it, and had increased my amount up to like 2,200 or so. And sure enough, within a day or two of me putting it in there, sometimes as soon as I put the money in there, the stocks crashed for those stocks, including Ford, which had been profitable all this time, but suddenly as soon as I put all my money into it, it crashed. And the thing about those stocks is they were more than pennies. Like the Ford stocks at the time that I bought it were trading for about $16, $17. I think 16 something. And then they dropped down to like 15, which doesn't seem like a lot, but if you bought like 300 shares or something, you just lost like a lot of money. And it's going to go back up, Ford will go back up. So if you just sit tight and wait, it'll go up. The problem that I'm having is that I can't afford to wait. I'm trying to make my money grow within 2 years, enough for me to try to retire in Thailand, or at least not in Thailand, but do my traveling and all the other stuff I want to do. So my goal is to try to hit from $2,000 to turn it into $20,000. Roughly I got 2,200. I want to turn it into at least $22,000 in 2 years. So that's more than a tenfold growth is my goal, which is very ambitious, But I think it's doable if you play it right. And if I play it really well, I might be able to make even more than that. But if I don't, hopefully at least I don't lose my 2,000. At least it grows and doesn't just sit there and lose value or go down. Right now I'm still on the downside, but I switched strategies. And what I did was I sold all my expensive shares of stuff like the Ford, Motor Company, Honda. I had invested in all the Carnival Cruise Line and Norwegian Cruise and all these cruise ships, and then they all tanked. So got rid of them all, and got rid of all my expensive stuff pretty much, and decided, I'm going to invest in penny stocks again. And basically, I've been looking for bargain basement stuff, like for the most part, stuff under 50 cents a share, mostly under 25 cents a share. So, and the reason for that is, see, those shares, like if I buy something for 12 cents and it goes up, well, let's make it simple numbers. If I buy something for 10 cents, okay, and it moves up 1 penny in a day, that's a 10% gain. If it goes up 2 pennies, that's a 20% gain in one day. Which, it's conceivable that a stock that you buy for about 10 cents or 12 cents, whatever, could go up a penny or two, or even 5 cents, sometimes 10 cents in a week. So the plan, and I mean the difference between that and buying a more expensive stock, like for example, if I buy the Ford or whatever, let's say I buy a stock that was $20, which some of my stocks were $20, like the electric car company. I bought it for like $20, and if it goes up like $1, okay, that's still less than if the stock had been like 10 cents and it went up a penny. So it's easier to have huge gains on penny stocks if you buy the ones that go up. If you buy the ones that go down, you lose. You lose huge gains. So it's kind of risky, but I'm trying to grow the money and I'm being aggressive about it. So what I'm doing is I'm looking for stuff that has potential to grow really fast, and I'm not planning on holding it long. Like when I bought the Ford and stuff, I was planning on holding it because over time it actually does good, it does well. But I saw that it wouldn't go up enough, to hit my goal of turning 2,000 into 20,000. So I got rid, like I said, of all the high-end stocks, the expensive stocks, and now have like one company have 1,000 shares because I think I bought it for like 10-15 cents per share. I also bought, even though it hasn't gone through yet as far as I know, Cinema World, which is going out of business. I mean, that's a gamble, but I'm trying to buy the shares for like 15 cents or so each, owning a theater. I'm trying to buy I think maybe about 800 or 1,000 shares of that. So instead of buying like one or two, like on the Ford, I had like 15, 30 shares. I had 30 shares of the Ford. I'm buying like a couple 1,000 shares or 600 or 800 shares of the penny stocks. And the reason for that is, a growth of 10 or 20% is possible when the stocks cost less than 20 cents, 15 cents, 17 cents. So I got rid of everything that was high because they were dropping, and they weren't just dropping pennies, they were dropping dollar values. So, I was losing as much as like $20, $30 a day on Ford and some of the other big stocks. Whereas the new ones, I could lose that much if they drop, a huge amount, but there's a high chance that they can go up, a couple pennies, and I don't plan on holding them very long, maybe a couple days or a week or two. If they keep doing well, I'll keep holding them, but as soon as I notice they start dropping a little too much, I'll try to sell them while I'm still in the green, while I still have a profit, and then I'll just invest in more penny stocks. So I'm not going to do anything long term. I'm actually going short term, buying the stocks, letting them go up, and then maybe a couple days later, a week or two later, if they go down, selling them. And if they're red, after a week or so, definitely selling it, if they're going down. So the idea is to buy low, sell high, and just keep doing that. Sadly, I'll have to keep monitoring every day, but I'm hoping to maybe get the transactions down to where I only do the buy and sell once a week, and if I can keep everything in the green, that means my money's growing, because right now, it's in the red and the green. And I guess it'd be easier to keep everything in the green if you buy only one stock, it goes up. It's kind of hard when you buy multiple stocks, because some go up, some go down. The problem with buying only one stock is that if it goes up, you do really well, but if it goes down, you just lost everything. So I'm still diversifying. Like I've got like about maybe 15, 20 different stocks that I'm going through, and I'm buying and selling. Sometimes I'll, buy and sell the same stock. Like, I'll buy it low, let it go up a little bit, 10, 20%, and sell it. Then, wait for it to come back down again. Then buy it again low and then sell it. Because they go up and then they come down really fast, too. That's the thing about the penny stocks. But that is my new strategy. I hope if you're following along and doing the same thing or trying to do it, that it works out for you. Keep in mind, I'm not a financial advisor. I am a janitor. So you're getting financial advice from a janitor. Until next time, everyone, take care. God bless you all. Stay safe and happy investing. Bye-bye now.